So Cenk Uygur actually addressed all of the different things that have been going on amongst TYT, the Young Turks. There have been a lot of different reorganizations, the layoffs, and just different changes to the Young Turks and the Young Turks network. I talked about how Nomi Konst was let go and Hannah Cranston was let go. And just there were a lot of cancellations of entertainment shows recently, meaning that a lot of people were laid off. And they have recently done a membership drive where they're trying to get up to 100,000 members. I think they're currently at like slightly above 30,000 or something like that. It's around there. I don't remember the exact numbers, and that may, it's going to grow as days go by. But he talked about it, and he essentially, I want to say like gave credit to and sort of went over all the different shows and the different hosts of the shows that were canceled, because pretty much actually almost all of their entertainment shows were canceled. What the Flick was canceled, Nerd Alert was canceled, I think Think Tank was canceled, and so a lot of those shows were canceled. TYT Sports actually continued, and the rationale that they gave, the reasoning that they gave essentially that, our main focus is, progressive politics. We want to be the home of progressives, and therefore, because we want to continue to, grow political progressivism, and we want to grow the base of the home of progressives, we're going to cancel our entertainment shows, and we're going to essentially redirect funds to the main show. Now, the truth about those entertainment shows is, I think Think Tank got over 1 million subscribers, which is a fuck ton of subscribers. I'm not exactly aware of the view statistics of that channel, but the truth of the matter is that pretty much all of those entertainment shows were really, any channel like that is going to be a dwarf compared to the Young Turks, because it's such a monsoon massive channel that gets a shit. I think they get like 40 to 50 million views a month, which is an insane amount. So I think those would just get like something in the hundreds of thousands, if I'm correct. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, they're not doing that well because, number one, they were canceled, but number two, relatively speaking, they're not going to do that well. But TYT Sports kept going, which is something that's interesting. I never was really a fan of any of the entertainment channels, to be 100% honest with you, but from, gauging sort of the feel of the audience, it seems like a lot of people like the show What the Flick with Ben Mankiewicz, where they were talking about movies, and some of the other shows like Nerd Alert and different things like that. But why cancel them now is my question. And it definitely seems like they are in some financial woes, because they're doing a membership drive now on top of canceling all those entertainment shows. And the way he explained it was, if we, get to this goal of 100K memberships, 100,000 memberships for the show, then they can then maybe branch off, because now they have their rock. Now the thing is that the Young Turks employs a shit ton of people. You can go and see some of their like TYT Underground videos, and they have a fuck ton of editors and different things like that. They employ a shit ton of people. Okay, don't get it twisted at all. But I'm just confused, because they did a $20 million drive. $20 million drive, was that a couple years ago? Or yeah, I think that was 2 years ago. So you're talking about getting a 20 million drive on top of all the ad revenue that you get, the different sponsorships that you have, and there's a shit ton of, revenue coming in. It looks like they're in somewhat financial trouble. I don't know to what level. I don't know, what exactly is going on, and we're not going to know. But there's definitely some financial cause to them canceling entertainment shows and then subsequently doing a membership drive. I'm just surprised, because I would have thought that 20 million that they got from that little donor drive that they did, I would have thought that would have been enough to like last them a long time. Because $20 million is a shit ton of money. Although when you're employing that many people, $20 million isn't as much as you would think. But it's still a lot of money. That's the thing. But I mean, if you were to assume like, 10 employees at 100,000. I mean, that's $1 million right there. So I guess it does sort of minimize when it comes to business like that, but it looks like there's some financial issues going on. Let me know your thoughts on this down below.